guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film a really nice glam holiday look. I wanted to incorporate a nice smoky eye that had like some gold and some deeper undertones with a nice red lip. And today I'm going to be using some new products that I have recently purchased. I'm going to be including the Kylie Jenner Nice palette as well as some of the Patrick Star products, which I was really excited about. So I'm going to be throwing them in here with you, as well as a blush palette that's fairly new to my collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a happy holiday that is very safe and surrounded with lots of love with your friends and family and whoever you decide to surround yourself with. So I will see you guys soon. Bye guys. Okay, so I'm going to be using this nice Kylie Jenner palette, and the first color I'm going to go in with is the color Holly, and I'm using just a big blending brush to place this in my crease as my transition shade. Oh, we come a long way, paid a lot of dues just to bring these vibes to you. 'Cause I'll be feeling like a king in the morning. So when your sunrise is yet to see, so now I'm going in with the color Hot Cider, which is a mauve cool tone brown, and I'm trying to do a very messy cut crease in the outer 1/4 of my lid, and I'm using a Sigma E40 brush to do this, and I'm not being too precise. I'm just kind of creating a little bit of smokiness to this area and a little bit more depth. When the crowd gets loud, it starts to get wild. Oh, I know they get here to stay. And now I'm going to be going in with the shade Wonderland, which is a really beautiful burgundy shade, and this is going to tie in some of the warmth, and I'm using a pencil brush to kind of carve out that crease and giving me even more precision. Oh, you and me. Lord, I know I left my love in California. Ooh, yes. Oh, I know I left my love in California. And with no additional product, I'm just blending out any harsh lines I might have created, as well as tying all the colors together and making them look really seamless on the crease. Now I'm going to go in with the color Slay, which is a true very yellow gold, and I'm placing this on the lid using a MAC 242 brush. And as you can see, I am cutting the crease using this eyeshadow, so that's why I wasn't too focused on making it too precise on the crease, because I would just clean it up using the shadow. And this brush is really great for this because I feel like you don't need to go in with a concealer. Even though a concealer would probably make it pop a little bit more, I feel like this brush is perfect because it gives you the ability to create really nice sharp lines, and it gives you that detail. Now I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I'm going in with this gold shade. And to further make this a little bit more vibrant, I am going to use Fix Plus. And the reason why I went in with this Fenty Beauty eyeshadow is because I feel like they have a little bit more glitter, whereas this Slay one was a little bit more dull, and I felt like it was a little bit more glam, and it's got like a little bit more pigmentation. So that's why I used that shade, and I added Fix Plus to make it pop that much more. And using a pencil brush, I just went back in with a little bit more of the mahogany burgundy shade, and I'm just kind of tightening up the crease and creating a little bit more of a precise line wherever the gold might have raised in the crease. And then I'm also using the color Hot Cider and placing that also in the outer 1/4 where I had placed it before, just to add a little bit more depth and differentiate the colors. And as per usual, I'm going in with my Lorac Frontline Pro liner and creating a wing. And then coating my lashes with my favorite mascara, the Tarte Tarteist. And I'm just gonna prime my face using my MAC Matte primer, which is not really too mattifying in my opinion, but I do love the way it leaves my skin. It's just like that silicone-esque type primer. And then I'm going in with this Estee Lauder bronzing. This is just kind of like a highlight, and I'm placing this all over. I really like this underneath my foundation. It gives me a really nice glow without being too much, and it kind of bronzes my skin a little bit like I need it. And then I'm using the MAC Matchmaster Foundation in the color 6, and I'm using a Real Techniques beauty sponge just to blend that all out. Now I'm going to go into the Pierre color correcting palette that I got in my BoxyCharm box, and I'm using this orange shade to place underneath my eyes to just kind of cancel out the darkness underneath that area. And I was really surprised by this product because I thought it was going to be very dry, but it's actually extremely creamy, like creamier than the Anastasia Beverly Hills color correcting palette. So I was pretty impressed, and I think they sell this at like TJ Maxx and stuff. So really good product, been enjoying it. And then I'm going to use my NARS Radient Creamy Concealer in the color Biscuit and place that underneath my eyes to conceal them. And I'm feeling fancy, so I'm going to cream contour using my Fenty Beauty contour stick in the color Mocha. So for the first time ever, I'm going to be using the Patrick Star setting powder that he recently launched with MAC, which I was a little skeptical of. I'm not even going to lie, because it's like a very light pinky shade, but it seems to be perfectly alright on the skin. I actually didn't mind it at all. And I'm going in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, and I'm placing the color Dim Light underneath my eyes because I just love the way it finishes that area. As you can see, it leaves a beautiful glow under there, which I really love. And then I'm going to be setting the rest of my face using this NARS translucent powder, which is at its last life. It's almost done, you guys. So that just goes to show that I really enjoy it, and I'm just setting the rest of my face. So now I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Lustrous Blush Palette. I'm using the Sculpting shade in S118, which is the most beautiful contour shade I have ever placed on my face, as you can see. And this blush palette isn't really per se a blush palette because I feel like it's just got a bunch of different contours and then a couple blush shades. But I love this blush. I think it's perfect for my skin tone, and they have a nice variety in here. I think this palette would be great for those who do freelancing and makeup artists who are like on the road. It's definitely got something for everyone in here, and I love it so far. And for my blush shade, I'm going with this beautiful coral pink, which is B316 from that same palette, and I'm just placing that all over the cheeks. And for highlight, I'm going in with the color H106, which is a really nice golden shade, very pigmented. I think Makeup Forever has always been good for their highlights. I've always been a fan, so really impressed with this palette so far. Definitely more geared towards makeup artists and freelancers because it's not like you can use every shade in here, but so far I am enjoying it. They have a little bit of everything. And to smoke out my lower lash line, I'm going with the color Mahogany, which is that burgundy shade. And I'm using a Makeup Geek pencil brush, which is probably the best pencil brush I've ever used because it's so precise and it gets so close to the lash line. As you can see, I'm really loving it. I think she did such a great job with this product. Now I'm going in with a gold for my liner, and it's called Atomic Ore from MAC. And I feel like this would open up the eyes versus a black. And now for my favorite part, one of them at least, I'm going to create my inner tear duct highlight, and I'm going to be using the shade Jack Frost, and it's really beautiful. And then I'm going to be doing my brows as per usual. I'm using the Benefit Kabrow, which is really nice. Been really liking it lately. And then I'm just going to be adding that same Jack Frost color to my brow bone for my brow bone highlight. And to finish up the eyes, I'm just coating my bottom lashes using the same mascara. And for my red lip, I'm using the Patrick Star Patrick Wu and his new lip liner in the color Brick. And I'm using Brick to line my lips, and then I'm going to use Patrick Wu to fill them in, and it's going to give me that really traditional red holiday lip. So this will complete this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys get a chance to rock this out on your holidays with your friends and family, and I will see you guys really soon. Have a good day, you guys. Bye. All the time, oh, so rebel in the morning when you cannot feel